Welcome back to this channel. Let's get into the news. I won 1999 presidential elections, but results were changed while I was asleep, says Olufale. Olufale, former secretary to the government of the Federation (SGF), has claimed he won the 1999 presidential election. Falae, who contested the election on the joint platform of the Alliance for Democracy (AD) and the All People's Party (APP, lost to Olusegun Obasanjo, candidate of the People's Democratic Party. Obasanjo was declared president after he polled a total of more than 18 million votes, while Falae had 11 million votes. In an interview with Daily Trust, the former SGF claimed the results of the elections were altered overnight while he was asleep. I didn't lose, he said. In fact, I won the election. The military felt safer in the hands of a fellow military man as their successor. Falae said. Yes, I worked with them. They knew what I could do. They knew my integrity, but I was not a soldier. One of them later said you could trust a sergeant more than a graduate. Before the election, the government was already giving the presidential plane to him to go around Africa. I saw that. It shows their preference, but I won the election. I was able to serve the point of view that it was time for real change in Nigeria. But when the results came, it was very funny. I will give you an illustration, he said. Imo State had 22 local government areas. The results for the first 18 came out, and I won with a ratio of 4-1, which was not close. I was sure I had won Imo State, so I went to bed. The result from the remaining 4 local governments came out when I was asleep and completely overturned the results I had in the 18 local governments. It was very clear that they gave it to Obasanjo. There's no argument about that. They thought that was the best thing for them to do. They also thought that as a civilian, I would go after them, but I had made it plain that it would be stupid of me to undermine a government I was part of. It would be suicidal. Falae noted that a parliamentary form of government is better for Nigeria because it is cheaper to run. Well, the former Secretary General of the Federation, Olufale, has come out to talk about his time during the 1999 elections. According to him, he was meant to win the elections and not Obasanjo. But he saw the preference for Obasanjo. He saw that they actually liked Obasanjo more than him. And he said he had won in Imo State a 4-1 ratio, but he went to bed, he woke up, and the results were already turned. So a lot of people are talking. We all know that Nigerians always give their opinions. A lot of tongues are already waggling, talking about these claims he made. Well, Zachariah said, from the day you left the media chat table in annoyance with the journalists, that became your losing ticket. Well, a lot of people have said that he wasn't going to win, and that there was a day he left the media chat table in annoyance, and that day he left, he lost the presidential ticket. He lost any hope of becoming the president of Nigeria. Another person, Akim, said, so when Nigeria is burning, that is how you will be sleeping. Bros, nature serve you right. Okay, cease fire. Yeah, everyone is talking about the situation and saying that he messed up. You snooze, you lose, and that he did a lot of things during that time, during the time of the presidential election, and that Obasanjo deserves to win. And even Zachariah talked about how he left the table in annoyance the time he was talking to the journalists. And because he didn't want to answer some of the media chats, he decided to leave the table. And at the day he left the table, that was the day he lost the presidential ticket. Well, Bamidele said, yes, force won, but Obasanjo became the president. The ghost of the evil cult created by the military as a weapon of undermining the South in favor of the North will run Nigeria for a long time. In fact, after military rule, Nigeria has never been the same. May the soul of Nigeria rest in peace. Well, people are saying that after the military regime, that Nigeria has not remained the same. A lot of things are happening, a lot of things are going on. And which I don't even know if I should even accept, because even after the military government, we had Obasanjo, we had Yaradua. We saw the way everything was in Nigeria. We had President Goodluck Jonathan. There was job. Do you know Obasanjo's time? You could take 10,000 naira and you will know the money's worth. You will know what you use that money to do. You can buy a lot of things with 10k. And during the time of Yaradua, even though he did not rule for a very, very long time, he died in power. He still did things. Things were still going on fine. It's this regime, it is this administration that is bad. If we're going to be honest, we cannot say it's the military, it's when it was the military government that only things were going on fine. We all know what a lot of people suffered during the military government. There was no freedom of speech, and you could be put to death at any time. There was a lot of things. There was no safety. The insecurity was really mad during those times. And basically, we can't say that the civilian people have not enjoyed civilian government. Let's talk about Obasanjo did a lot of good things as the president, if we are going to be honest. That time, money had value. That time, there was light. Let's talk about Yawada. Let's even talk about President Goodluck Jonathan's time that was not there. Although some things were not all right in Goodluck Jonathan's time, but we can say that we saw jobs. There was job. But now it's just like the country has collapsed under the administration of Buhari. Well, somebody said you did not win. OBJ won. Apart from Southwest, what other region massively voted for you? Or you mean you won in Southwest and that couldn't have made you a winner? A lot of people, as you could see, the people's reply and people's remark about what he just said, and they are saying that the fact that you won in Imo State a 4-to-1 ratio, or you won in the Southwest, does not mean you won in other regions. We have other regions. It's not only Southwest that will make or accumulate the votes for you. Other places, other regions. We have the East. We have the north, other places will also vote. So the fact that the people in Imo decided to vote for you and all does not mean that you would win and all that. And Sharon said you really tried, but I think you should have continued contesting. Well, you can hear from the horse's mouth, you can hear from Nigerians' mouth and what they had to say about this issue and this matter, because this is something that's passed. So in bringing it up now, it's shocking. Because of all these things happening, people are coming out to talk and talk and talk. I feel like we should not bring what's in the past now. You lost the election. Someone else won. So we should accept it in good faith and decide just to move on, because there are other things that we need to talk about other than going back or revisiting the past. Well, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And to our loyal listeners, we love you. Continue to support us as you continue to view this channel. Thank you.